on the ground here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Puts the defender into the spoon cycle and breaks free. Touchdown, Baylor, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And the Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The junior tried to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the Bears' offense is on the move now. Back in motion now. Looking for some space. It's Montgomery. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out there on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. First down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB bootlegs here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it in the open. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Cardinals pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And the single back takes the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Larson. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
And the Cardinals line it up with first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Louisville. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The receiver's got it on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, boy, really good execution. Unfortunately, he didn't come down in bounds for the first down. That was a critical stop by the defense.
The Bears will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Coverage sheet able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here. Lets it go. He's got it with room to run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. They'll try the option play here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Swarmed by the pass rush.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And that punt will just bounce away from the return ran out of bounds, so no return. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. There's contact on the throw. He makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46. The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And we're going to throw now on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. They misfire in 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up. Down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, he's off target. It's no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And now the handoff. Has the first down and more. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Louisville.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Coming up, fourth down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his target. They pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Fights off a defender.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Second down.
And the Cardinals are in the red zone. Is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Nobody heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Bears. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the move now. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Man, the defense did everything right here. Good coverage, good job of knowing where the quarterback is, but they just couldn't quite keep him short of the first down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. They'll toss it to the back.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Nowhere to run up the middle. The Cardinals looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd down play for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Thorne. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. The receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down, but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Handoff to the back. Fights through the tackler. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Took contact on the throw. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. He hands it off from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Moves the ball up to the 30. A gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it here. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He fires it down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, I don't know about the call here. Third down and short, they decide to go downfield. Ends up not working out, and now a big call coming up here on fourth down.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him a ball game.
And that one produces a decent game. 2nd down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And Kurt Baylor has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Handoff from the shotgun. And the Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to the end zone, and it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? From the shadow of their goal line, looking to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Quick throw, catch made. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to scramble.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
The Bears come to the line with 1st and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Cardinals with 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee, in this game and advance in the playoff.
With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. His head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It's a big win.
This